Satnam. Today we're going to be working with the soul body, and specifically the soul body Kriya for Divinity. So the soul body is one of 10 bodies, and in essence the soul body is, I like to think of it as the acorn that knows that it's going to, like, the acorn has everything it needs to become an oak tree. And just like that, the soul body contains your authentic self. It contains the truth of who you are and your deepest, and the deepest truth of who you are. And it has a number of subtle bodies that support that. So we start with the soul body. And in a time when we are being asked to be authentic, to stand in our integrity and in our deep truth, this is a really great Kriya to help us move through these times of confusion, the times of dismantling all of the old structures that are no longer serving us, both in our lives and externally. And it becomes really important to know really the depth of who we are and what is authentic and true for us. Because each one of us has a uniqueness, and we are here as a gift. And the way we support the world is by becoming and embodying that truth that we really are. And the soul body really supports you to do that. So this video is specifically for introducing you to the Kriya. So it is a half time. The Kriya is fairly short, yet it does have some challenging poses for anybody who might have some issues with the back or anything else like that. So as always, please take care of yourself, work within the limits of your own body, and know that you can always start where you are and build from that place. So let's go ahead and tune in as we enter our space. Rubbing palms together as you center palms into themselves and rooted at the heart in prayer pose. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale your awareness deep into the body. Sitting into the sit bones to lengthen the spine, open the heart, and relax the shoulders. Inhale again. And exhale. And let's tune in with any mantra. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale and exhale, resting hands down. Just being in the awareness of the sound current within you. We're going to open up our Kriya with Sufi grinds. You're going to just rotate from the base of the spine, moving from the navel. And in this Sufi grind, you're really going to extend your heart. So you're moving the heart so that you're extending the heart forward and side and back and side as far as it will go. Yet you're really rooted at your base, moving from the navel. The breath is simply going to fall into place. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam for deeper benefits, really using that inner sound current to connect with the truth within you, calling that forth to guide you through your practice. Feel yourself really grinding those inner organs This is a really beautiful way to maintain those inner organs nice and healthy and vital. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, the chin at a right angle to the body throughout the entire movement. Ten more seconds. And reversing other direction. And take a nice deep inhale at center. Suspend the breath, lengthen the spine, squeeze the root lock. Drawing sex organs, rectum, navel, draw that whole lower triangle in, moving the energy up the spine. Consolidating. Exhale, relax, rest, and notice that experience within you. Beautiful. So we're going to extend the legs out in front. You're going to sit into the sit bones, lift the left leg up, extending the arms straight out, and begin breath of fire. Remember, you're really anchoring, using the navel, keeping the body lifted, the heart open. Your leg might start trembling. It's okay. It's an adjustment of the nervous system. Just allow it to be. Just move through it. Use the breath. Keep the chin at a right angle to the body. Really keeping yourself really anchored and rooted, engaged. You're doing beautiful. Stay with it. Last 15 seconds. Doing great. Inhale deep. Exhale, relax, rest, stretch it out a little bit, and just take a moment here to just notice how the body receives that. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So once again, this time might feel really different. This leg might feel really different. Just do the best you can. Breath of fire. Remember, breath of fire is equal parts inhale, exhale. Stretch through the fingertips. You can either point the toe or you can keep it flexed, whatever feels right for you, but just make sure that you're really anchored rather than slumping down. You really want to root and keep that heart open. Doing beautiful. Stay with it. Keep that leg as extended as you possibly can. This is about your electromagnetic frequency. Really use that power. You're almost there. You're doing great. Your last 20 seconds, doing brilliant. Inhale deep. Exhale, relax, stretch it out. And just come to a comfortable place, whether you're seated with your legs extended or coming into easy pose, whatever feels right for you. Great. Now we're going to work with lateral flexibility of the spine. Fingers forward, thumbs back, elbows open, chin in. Inhale left, exhale right. Move from the navel. Nice, powerful breaths. The head moves with the torso. And you're really moving from the lower body. This is a very navel run movement. Feeling yourself sitting into the sit bones. Inhaling Sat. Exhaling Nam. Remember to keep the shoulders relaxed, the chin at a right angle to the body. Last 15 seconds. Nice deep inhale at center. Suspend the breath, squeeze the root lock. Exhale, relax, rest, and notice that experience within you. Okay, we're slowly going to come to a standing posture. And we're going to be doing a couple of balancing poses. So, you are rooted through the right leg. And you're really inviting yourself to lengthen up through the entire movement. I'm just going to move a little bit more here. So you're really rooted through that right leg down into the floor. What you're going to do is you're going to slowly lift that left leg up. You're going to bend it and extend it out. And it might take you a little bit to find your balance, and it's okay. So your eyes are open, they're focused straight ahead, and you're just grasping and just holding this pose, breathing long and deep. Take a nice breath in and exhale slowly. And just relax and rest and notice how the body receives that. Now we're going to do the same thing to the other side, and the other side might feel different. It might feel stronger. It just depends. Every day will be different. So the first thing is to really root through that left leg. And you're going to once again slowly lift that right leg. Find your balance first. Extend it out. Really just keep in mind that what you want to do is you want to have your body nice and straight. So it's easy to want to kind of like bend forward, but you really want to just be able to lengthen up so that you're extending and rooting and just being in the presence of that experience. Breathing long and deep. As you get more comfortable and as you get more grounded, you can explore extending and just reaching a little bit farther. And just again, allow yourself to come back. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale as you slowly come out of the posture. And once again, just stand here. Notice how the body receives that experience. Great. Now, still standing, we're going to bring our feet under our hips. You're going to extend and lengthen forward. Okay, this is very important. You want to press down through the feet, extend through the buttocks, and lengthen through the head. So it's easy to want to drop your head. It's easy to want to kind of like slump. You're really rooted and extending so that you keep that spine nice and long. Your arms are going to be down. You're going to begin inhale left, exhale right. So inhale as the left comes forward, exhale. Keep the head, chin in so that you're really moving with the breath. Notice that I'm really moving with the breath as opposed to kind of doing this little swingy thing. You're really wanting to move the arms with the breath. Keep your feet pressed down, lengthen through. Twenty more seconds, doing beautiful. Now inhale. Exhale, push all the air out and reverse the arms. Inhale as you drop, exhale as you bend and slowly roll up. And just standing, noticing how the body receives that experience. Great. Coming onto your back, we're going to work with the navel center now. And what you're going to do, okay, so now you're going to be on your back. Your heels are together. Your arms are over the head with the palms facing up. You're going to inhale as you anchor in through the navel, extending to touch the toes rather than collapsing. So you're really leading with the heart, right? Extending and moving from the navel. And then exhale as you go back. So make sure that you're really using your navel and the power of your navel. Inhale up and exhale down. Take care of your lower back. If your lower back is feeling a lot of strain, just find a way to be able to work with that. You're probably just needing a little bit more power of the navel, and you can just work your way into that. Last 15 seconds. Take a nice deep breath in, forward. Exhale as you slowly come out of the posture. And you can hug the knees into the chest. As you come onto your back, stretch it out, rock side to side. And then relax in corpse pose as you allow yourself to just rest and be present with that experience. Great. Hug knees to the chest, wrap your arms around, bring the chin in. Rocking up and down on the spine a couple of times, balancing the energies of the body as you come all the way forward on your next breath. Okay, for our next posture, we're going to be coming onto tabletop. And what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be coming onto all fours, knees under the hips, and hands right under the shoulders. And what you're going to do is you're going to extend the left leg straight out. Keep it parallel to the floor. It's really important that when you raise it up, you don't do like the twisting of the hips, that the hips stay relatively stable, rooted in through your 3 points of connection to the earth. And we're going to begin, inhale up, exhale down. Keep the chin at a right angle so that the spine is nice and straight. The head is lifted as opposed to collapse down. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Last 20 seconds. Now inhale it up. Exhale, relax it down and just stretch it back. Forehead on the mat. And we're going to come and do the same thing to the other side. So this time, bringing the right leg straight back. Inhale up, exhale down. Last 20 seconds. And inhale up. Exhale, release it back down, stretch it out. And once again, bringing hands to the knees, press down to lift the body up one vertebra at a time. Coming into a seated position. Once again, resting within. So what we're going to do next is we're going to move into, once again, a couple of balance poses. You're going to slowly rise. Head is the last thing to come up. And we're going to do, okay, we're going to start with tree pose. So once again, you're rooting through the right leg. You're finding your balance. If it works for you, you're going to bring your heel all the way up to the groin. If not, just leave that bent leg wherever it goes. The important thing is that you want to really keep your pelvis straight as opposed to kind of like wonky in one direction or the other. So you really want to lock it by engaging the navel and just finding your comfortable place to be as you just bring your hands into prayer pose. Again, you can focus on a point in front of you that doesn't move, or you can just close your eyes if you're feeling really, really balanced. That will add to your experience. Oops. Stay steady with the breath. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale as you slowly come out of the posture. Extend it out. Shake it out. Just stand here and notice how the body receives that. Great. So we're going to do the other side. So this time you're rooting through the left foot. Might feel really different. It might feel more stable. It might feel just a little bit. It doesn't matter. Wherever you are is a beautiful place to be. So once again, you are supporting yourself, rooting through the leg, and then slowly bringing that right leg up wherever it goes for you. Bringing hands into prayer pose, and then just rooting as you focus forward, settling into the posture, feeling nice and centered. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale as you slowly come out of the posture. Once again, coming to a comfortable standing posture. Just breathing. Now we're going to shift into archer pose. So we're going to start with the right foot forward. The left foot is back. So the right toes are straight ahead. The left toes are 45 degrees. Your pelvis is straight. You're bending that forward leg. Make sure that the bend is staying beyond the toes. So if you're bending sharp and the knee is over the toes, you want to just walk your foot forward. If you want to really bend deeper, that's going to give you a more powerful experience in this posture. Your hands are in fists with the thumbs straight up. You're pulling back, straight back with that, so that the same leg that's forward, it's the same arm that's forward, and you're feeling a stretch along the chest. Your chin is in, your eyes are open, focused at the thumb and beyond, and just rooted, breathing long and deep here. An important thing here is to make sure that you're not leaning forward. This is a very common thing. You really want to root so that you're thinking of really just being centered and grounded in through the pelvis. And you're just breathing here. Make sure that the elbow behind you is straight back as opposed to slumped or out. Really just rooted. Inhale deep. Exhale as you slowly bring it down. And walk your feet together slowly and gently so that you can come to standing. Notice how the body feels. So archer pose is just a really great pose to stabilize you. It strengthens the nervous system and it really helps you handle challenge in a very effective way. So what you're going to do is you're going to do the left foot forward, right foot back. Remember, forward foot, toes are forward, and the back is 45 degrees. So you're going to just bend to make sure that your angle and your stretch is accurate. So once again, check your knee and make sure that if it's over the toes, then make sure that you open your legs more and you're really deepening in there. Straight up, thumbs up, pulling straight back, breathing long and deep. Keep the chin in, shoulders relaxed, grounding and rooting through the pelvis, lengthening up through the top of the head. A nice solid pull across the chest. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale as you slowly release. Once again, walking it back slowly. Coming to standing as you just experience that in your body. And now we're going to come back down as we sit in easy pose to end with Sat Kriya. So we have two options in this. You can either do so this is an advanced version with the palms together, or you can do our traditional Shamudra, which is index finger up, interlacing fingers, and then the left thumb is over the right for if you're connecting with the female energies, or right over the left if you're really wanting to work with the currents of masculine energy. So depending on where you are, you're going to bring your arms up, shoulders down, pressing those palms together, or Shamudra, depending on where you are. Again, if you're new to Sat Kriya, just keep it with the Shamudra. You're going to use your navel and pulse with Satnam. The navel pulls in and out, in and up with Sat, and then it relaxes with Nam. Shoulders are relaxed, the chin is in. Here we go. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Last one. Sat, Nam. Inhale deep. Suspend the breath. Squeeze the root lock. Squeeze sex organs, rectum, navel. Draw that whole lower triangle in. Feel the energies moving up the spine. Relax the lock. Exhale. Inhale again. Squeeze Moban. Root lock. Relax the log. Exhale. Inhale straight up. Fingers spread wide. Reach. Exhale. Relax. Rest. And notice that experience within you. And slowly come onto your back for a nice relaxation as we just end, knowing that this is where everything happens. Just hugging the knees in, stretch it out. Make sure that you make yourself as comfortable as possible and that you support your lower back as you need to. You can place a folded blanket or pillows on your knees. Just come into corpse pose, relaxing the arms up. Now take a nice deep breath in. Suspend the breath as you gently bring your awareness back to the body on the mat. And exhale, wiggling fingers and toes as you rotate wrists and ankles in one direction and then in the other. Inhale, stretch arms over the head, reach, stretch, move. Big exhale, rubbing palms over the heart, soles of the feet up in the air, getting lots of heat into the extremities. Bringing feet to the earth, palming the eyes. Preparing the eyes for the light as you open the eyes inside of the palms. Slowly releasing palms from the eyes, extending them out as you extend the legs for a cat stretch. Right knee in over to the left. Breathe long and deep. And then reversing left knee in over to the right as you breathe long and deep. Keeping the shoulders on the mat. Hugging both knees to the chest, stretch it out. Rock side to side. And then bring the chin in, rocking up and down on the spine, balancing the energies of the body. Coming all the way forward on your next breath. We're going to end with a meditation that helps the soul body. It's really used for divine guidance from the soul body. And we're going to use the Tantric Card recording. And what we're going to do is our hands are in Gyan Mudra. So index and thumb tips together. And you're sitting nice and tall, lengthened, chin in, shoulders relaxed. Your wrists are 90 degrees, so your palms are facing away from you. And your forearms are parallel to the floor. On HUD, every time you hear HUD from the recording, you're going to lift the arms up powerfully, and the mudra ends up being around the level of the ear, and then you're going to bring it back down. So it looks like this. So it's a very jerky movement, and there's a couple of things to keep in mind. You're moving just from the natural movement of your arms, so your elbows are in. I'll show you in a bit. But the other thing that's really important is that you want to make sure that your fingers are nice and strong and solid so that you're keeping those wrists bent and you're really just creating that lift of the body. And as you bring it down, you keep the hands facing forward because it's easy to kind of like do this where your wrists are kind of flapping forward and back. Nope. You really want to keep them nice and powerful so that they're really staying right where they are. Okay, I'll show you from the front view so that you can see that you're really moving with the mechanics of the arm. Okay, so it should really be a relatively simple movement. If you open your elbows, you'll actually create discomfort in your shoulders. So just keep those elbows in and then move with the power of the HUD. You're not saying HUD, you're just listening to it. And I am going to start the recording. And we're only going to do 3 minutes today for the next video where we actually have, there'll be an 11-minute meditation on its own, and then you'll actually have an 11-minute meditation with the full time for this Kriya. So here we go. Ready? So it's pretty quick. Okay? Close the eyes, focus inward. Do the best you can. If it's your first time, feel your way into it. Doing great. Less than a minute to go. Now, inhale deep, press it back, squeeze the root lock. Exhale, bring it back to starting. We're going to do that again. Inhale up, press it back, squeeze the root lock. Exhale down, shake it out. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Dance it out, and relax the arms down. Rest in the awareness of that experience. Bringing gratitude to the breath, the body, you, your commitment to you, to your greatness, to the way you've shown up to the challenging poses, to the way you've shown up to anything that really feels like it stretches you. We bring our palms together as we close with the sunshine song, pressing palms into each other, thumbs into the sternum, connecting at your heart, gratitude for the experience, the breath, sending it all out as a gift and an impulse for others to receive. Inhale and exhale. And let's inhale to end. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on, guide your way on. Sat-nam. May you always know yourself as an acorn blossoming into that beautiful oak tree. Sat-nam. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Sat Nam.